Ahoy lads and ladies, my name's Hampy, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing in the April International Challenge and we're just going to hop right into the videos here. We took a couple of losses in that last one and our record's not looking great at the moment. Like, probably taking all the losses I want to take for today. I think we're up to, what are we, 22 battles. We just lost two there, one off camera. So I think we were up to 6, so I think we're up to 7 now. So we're looking at, okay, so we'll worry about that later because we've got a team to face. We're looking at Lapras, Togedemaru, Arcanine, Sylveon, Mimikyu, and Conkeldurr. Alrighty. Well, Excadrill looks good, like super good. Conkeldurr looks medium. I think it's going to be Excadrill, Conkeldurr, Lapras, and Hawlucha. I think that last game there in the yesterday's video was probably winnable from the position we were in. It was winnable. Like, it all depends on like how much that earthquake does, right? Like, if the earthquake KOs, you probably win. Like, but yeah. The earthquake doesn't KO, then that's a definite loss, and like it didn't matter. But okay, so we have a Lapras and a Togedemaru on board versus our Excadrill and our Conkeldurr. The thing about this is Togedemaru has Fake Out. So I think we're going to work around that, and we're just going to switch out our Excadrill and protect our Conkeldurr. We got the Pokeball coming out. I doubt it's the. I doubt this is a big Togedemaru between you and me, guys. Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool though to see the big Togedemaru? Maybe I should build a team around it. Like, if you build a team around like Togedemaru with Fell Stinger and Zing Zap, Fake Out, Spiky Shield, or you don't even need Fake Out. You have like, a Steel move. Fake Out comes into the Lapras slot. The Max Geyser is also going to go into the Lapras slot, so it turns out that switch out was actually really good, and we didn't even need to protect. We could have just could have gone for the bop on the Togedemaru there. But our plan here is to take out this Togedemaru now with an Ice Shard and a Mach Punch. Mach Punch is going to do all the damage. But before it gets the chance to Zing Zap us and pop. But we do need to expect an attack into our Conkeldurr here. Like, here comes the res, so that's why those priority moves are really good. So this will be the third turn of Lapras's Dynamax, and we can basically just protect our Conkeldurr to get through it. Everybody say hi to the cat. So we're waiting for our opponent here to come out with their next choice. I'm guessing they don't have the fairy type that I was worried about in the back for this Conkeldurr here. Well, they're just taking their sweet time, and out comes the Sylveon. There it is. So we're going to freeze dry that Lapras now. I think. Actually, are we? Yes, we are. We're going to freeze dry that Lapras and protect our Conkeldurr here and hope to get one more turn out of it. Sylveon's going to come in with a big Hyper Voice though, and that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt Lapras dearly. It's going to do some chunks into Lapras. But this G-Max Res shouldn't KO us through the Protect. It does not. We've still got the burn there. Like, we'll survive the burn damage too. We do a little bit of damage into Lapras. Out comes the Hyper Voice, and that's going to hurt like heck onto our Lapras. But brings it down to the yellow. Now we've seen out the Dynamax. That's the that was the goal. That was a goal number 1 here. And we can protect our Lapras, and we can Muck Punch their Lapras. It might have been better to freeze dry Sylveon last turn, but we can Muck Punch the Lapras here to get some chunks out of it. Procs a weakness policy, then that's to be expected. The freeze dry comes out. Hyper Voice comes down. We switch in our Excadrill here. Look, if the Sylveon doesn't attack this turn, that's not bad for us. But we kind of want to KO the Sylveon more than anything else, because that Lapras has got a chunk out of it. Lucha will be able to take the rest of that. Yeah, survives. Freeze Dry comes out into my Lapras, so that's probably going to KO us. Sylveon, what has Sylveon got here? A Mystical Fire in the rain, that's not going to do enough. Gets a special attack drop off. The rain stopped. Now, what have they got? What do we think they've got in the back here? Is the question. Mimikyu, Conkeldurr. Mimikyu or Conkeldurr? Could be either of them. I think we're going to no. We're going to Dynamax, Max Lightning, and we're going to Iron Head. That's the safe bet. So Lucha team, what are you thinking? I was very much considering going Excadrill, Max Steel Spiking, and like close combating the Lapras. I probably should have Max Knuckled it, to be quite honest. Like. Ooh, that's handy for me. That's very handy for me. Here's Sylveon, proc my weakness policy for me. Thank you very much. Triggers Unburden. This is definitely going to KO Lapras now. think he quick attacked the wrong Pokemon. But the fact that he's going for that means that he probably thinks that Excadrill's gonna die. Or, sorry, might mean that he's got the Conkeldurr in the back. But we're looking good here. It's looking like a win. It's looking like we've got this one locked up. There's the Mimikyu coming out. So we've got the Max Airstream, and we've got the Iron Head. So yeah, either way, I think we were good. Excadrill's Mold Breaker too, so it doesn't really matter about the disguise. We can attack through it, but we're just going to go straight for that's going to get the KO here. And there we take it. Hawlucha cleans up in the back, surviving that Lapras. Yeah, that's a cool trainer card. Unfortunately, it does. It's sort of. It looks sad when it lost. It did look like the sad trainer card for losing, but alrighty, we'll jump right into the next one. So we take that W. I think we're still X and 7 at the moment. Okay, so we got a Charizard, a Clefairy, a Torkoal, a Rotom Wash, a Conkeldurr, and a Mimikyu. It's a nice team from my opponent there. It's definitely an Excadrill Lapras lead. Chandelure. Do we want Chandelure this game? Or do we want Sylveon? If he leads like Clefairy Charizard, Chandelure is great. If he leads Clefairy Rotom Wash, Chandelure is not great. If he leads Charizard Rotom Wash, we're gonna go for the Chandelure again. I feel like that was a bit of a toss-up, but we'll see what happens. The Rank Masters, Charizard, Clefairy, okay. Here's the thing about Clefairy. Has Friend Guard, which is a super good ability that makes all your Pokemon, like all the Pokemon on my opponent's side of the field, way more bulky. Now, the question is, do I Dynamax now and go for a Hydro Pump and go for a Max Geyser? Or no, I think I just go for the Hydro. And Clefairy also gets Follow Me, is another thing. Now, Charizard's going to Dynamax, and I am expecting a Max Wildfire out of this Charizard into the Chandelure slot. Hopefully, fingers crossed, right? Could get Trixie and go for the Lapras here. Like, that's definitely not unheard of, but Ally Switch, okay. straight up. Just turn 1. Bam. G-Max Wildfire. There you go. Chandeler's going to catch the Flash Fire. We're going to Hydro Pump into that Clefairy. It hits. So that's... Ooh, I was going to say, that's some good damage. That's why it's a crit. Okay, what's my opponent possibly got in the back? Torkoal, Rotom Wash, Mimikyu, Conkeldurr. If we Dynamax Chandelure and he has Rotom Wash in the back, that's bad. I think it's a Heat Wave. And the Protect's coming out of this Lapras here. Really, I probably should have Trick Roomed here. Like, that actually looks like a smart... Well, there you go. So not much damage is getting done this turn. I will tell you that. Like, unless the Charizard's sitting on a Rockfall. There you go. That's a... Seems to be a bit of tech that's coming out these days that I've been seeing pop up. Does you know, a little bit, not much. The Sandstorm's gonna tick and take out Chandelure here. And Lapras gets bunted by that Sandstorm. Fairy gets bunted by the Sandstorm. I think it's time for Jeff to come out. I think Sand's up, right? So Charizard may be running Rockfall over Overgrow here. It also could be Assault Vest Charizard, but we do know that it will be running. We do know it will be running a Max Airstream. I think we're going to go for the Dynamax Max Guard play here with this Hawlucha. And we're going to Freeze Dry into Clefairy. Because he has shown pretty much that he doesn't give a shit about the Lapras. Oops. Oopsies. But doesn't really care about the Lapras too much. So what I'm hoping is here we can KO this Clefairy with the Sand Tick. Fairy's using Follow Me, so we've got something coming out from the Zard here. G-Max Wildfire comes out, and that's pretty big for us because we get through 3 turns of Charizard Dynamax without the Wildfire coming out. Sand is not going to be enough to KO that, unfortunately. Which we're kind of hoping we would get enough damage there. Sand and Ice Shard will be. Like, Ice Shard should KO from that distance. Ice Shard should KO from that distance, right? I think we're faster than Charizard. But the question is, he's withdrawn the Clefairy. Okay. That's unfortunate. And going into Mimikyu. So we're going to break Mimikyu's disguise. That's not bad. So we get the Ice Shard off. Break the disguise. And hopefully, like, we should move first before this Charizard. There's no Friend Guard up. So Max Lightning comes in. Charizard's made of glass. So we get that KO. And we see what my opponent does in the next turn. Hopefully they don't bring out Clefairy, so we can just bop that Mimikyu now. With our own Max Airstream. But You still got the Clefairy there. We've still got Excadrill in the back. What's his last Pokemon? He's not showing us. Yeah. It should KO. It's like, it should. I know Clefairies are known to be pretty bulky with that Eviolite, but we haven't taken any drops or anything like that, so... And we do still have our Excadrill in the back. This is our third turn of Dynamax, and we haven't Ice-Sharded ourselves either, but at the same time, we haven't needed to. He's used the Ally Switch, okay. That's actually quite clever. Because I'm going to Ice-Shard the Mimikyu and Airstream the Clefairy. I forgot he had it. Truth be told, critical hits into the Mimikyu. But down glows the Clefairy. Now that Mimikyu is going to come out and do a big play rough probably. Mimikyu's going to use Trick Room. Okay, clever. Wonder what the last Pokemon is. Did they have a Conkeldurr? They have Torkoal. Torkoal it is. Okay. I think our goal here is just to survive Trick Room. Right. We survive these 5 turns of Trick Room, 4 turns of Trick Room, we can win, I think. So we're going to protect with Lucha. We are going to protect with Lapras here too. That might have not been a smart play to protect with Lapras, but it's like I could expect, like, so we're up to turn 3 of Trick Room. Yeah, Shadow Sneak into the Lapras. Okay, like, Eruption comes out. Okay, that's a big fire move. Sun boosted fire move. Three turns of Trick Room left. Okay. Because here's the thing. I don't think I survive an Eruption with Lucha here. I think I do with Lapras. You gotta go for that too. It's not gonna do much, but that's gonna make Eruption do less though. That's the thing. Oof. It's enough. It's enough. And how many turns of Trick Room have we got left? 2? I think we got 2. So we're in a position where we need a double protect to win. That Trick Room, that Ally Switch and Trick Room is won my opponent the game there. That was very smart. It was very clever. There's no way in heck I survive this this Eruption. So here we go. So we failed one. So 1 in 3, so it's not likely. It goes off though. Clever from the Mimikyu, going for the Phantom Force there. I would have guaranteed it gets a hit into the Excadrill. But now we're going for the Earthquake. It's not enough anyway, there you go. That's... We tried, guys, we tried. Phantom Force comes out, does a lot of damage. Torkoal's going to throw out that... He's throwing out an Earth Power, okay. Fair enough, that's going to KO us. That's enough. Oh, we tried. Well played by my opponent, setting up the Trick Room there, recognizing that win condition. Unfortunate, but that's that was well played. Like, and that ally switch, well played by my opponent again. Like, I didn't think of the ally switch. Alrighty, gonna call it there, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.